Holiday season, there is a most popular gift, from toys to electronics, different things. They get hot every year, but this year the hot thing in cosmetics is the Brazilian butt lift. Dr. Bill Johnson of Innovations Medical is here to tell us all about it.
Good morning.
I know, we're really excited. We were just discussing the Jenners and the Kardashians, and they've got some junk in the trunk.
They do.
I know that they're not squatting.
No, it's not just squats. They have some professional help, shall we say.
Okay, well, the Brazilian butt lift, we've all heard the name, but what exactly is it?
Well, what we've referred to as the Brazilian butt lift is more formally known as fat transfer or fat grafting to the buttocks. We actually liposuction an area where we'd like a little less or like a little sculpting, and then we take that fat and we re-inject it really wherever we want. When we're talking about Brazilian butt lift, we're talking about re-injecting it into the buttocks. But we can do face, we can do breasts, we can do a lot of different areas and move the fat where we want.
And actually, we're seeing some video right now of the fat transfer process. And so, you know, I can see why. We were discussing social media earlier. We love seeing what the Kardashians are up to, and everybody and their photos and their selfies. They all have one thing in common. That's a big, voluptuous behind. So is that why it's so popular?
Well, I think one of the big reasons it becomes so popular is it's become very fashionable. And you look back through women that have considered sex symbols throughout the years. There's Marilyn Monroe in the 50s, and very flat, a lot in the front, but very flat in the back. And then Jane Mansfield in the 60s. And again, she was well known for being well endowed in the front, but she was very flat in the back. And during my day, growing up in the 70s, Farrah Fawcett was the real sex symbol, and just very sleek, very fat in the back, and very no butt to speak of. And then we go even into the 90s with Pamela Anderson, very popular with Baywatch days, but nothing in the back. And yet we look today and you see Beyonce with very pronounced buttocks in the back, and we got Coco again, somewhat just very pronounced in the back. So it's become very fashionable, and that's led to a lot of women now wanting to see more in the behind than we've had probably in any time in the last 50 years.
So what else would you say is adding to the popularity, other than it's basically the trend?
Well, it's the trend, but also it's combining two very popular types of cosmetic procedures. It's combining liposuction and fat transfer. And you do these in the office under local anesthesia, which makes them very safe.
Nice.
And very affordable, because we don't have to pay extra for the surgical facility. We don't have to pay for an anesthesiologist. But the other thing is, it's kind of the lifelong dream. We've all looked in the mirror, men and women, and said, boy, if I could just take that from here or from around my gut and move it to my butt or move it to my breast, I'd be great. And now we can. And we can do that in a way that's long lasting, because once we transfer this, where we take the fat, unless you change a lot in weight, it's pretty much permanent. And the same, unless you lose a lot of weight, if we move it to the buttocks, move it to the breast, it's pretty much a permanent procedure.
You know, and something that catches my attention is that you are doing local anesthesia. And so for those who maybe haven't done a procedure, they might be nervous about, you know, going under. You aren't.
We aren't, and we do a mild sedation, some mild pain medication, and you're awake. Most people will drift off while I'm actually working because of the sedation, but it's very comfortable and very safe.
I'm sure it's like a really, really good nap. Now, let's discuss some big news for you. We talked about last week is your new location in Frisco. Will you be doing the fat transfer and the Brazilian butt lift in Frisco?
We're going to be doing all of our liposuction fat transfer techniques. We'll be doing all of our cosmetic procedures that go into skin like the stars. All the things these stars do in the doctor's office to stay looking young the way they do. We're going to have all those available in our Frisco office as well.
And a big congratulations again on that.
Thank you.
Very excited for you. And of course, you always have some great specials for us, especially during the holidays for Christmas.
We have a real good special for the holidays. We're going to take $500 off your fat transfer procedure throughout the month of December. This is a good example of the Brazilian butt lift. But then the first 5 callers today that have their procedure done, they're going to get an extra $500 off. So it's going to be $1,000 off for the first 5 callers. So folks need to go ahead and call and get in and get their procedures done.
Okay, one more time, first 5 callers. I know you're like, Alana, give me the number right now. Get your phones out. Here's that number to call. Be one of those 5 callers. It's 214-420-7970. One more time, because I want you to be one of the first 5 callers. 214-420-7970 to set up that free consultation. Hopefully you'll be one of those first 5. Take advantage of the really great offer that Dr. Bill is offering. You can find out more at innovationsmedical.com.